Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddie One Skip. Hey guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddie One Skip. Everybody does have a story to tell. Nobody takes the time to listen until now. We're trying, guys. We're trying. In the meantime, I want to tell you how easy it is, apparently, to be a CULT leader. And we can take that from the book of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, sometimes with an E, sometimes with not an E. It depends on her mood or mode. I see what I did there. Guys, seriously, Gypsy Rose has in order. So what is a CULT? Well, so it's when you can get like-minded people together to give everything up that they had existed before and start doing exactly what one person wants you to do now while thinking it's your idea. That would be who? Who? That's right. It would be who? Gypsy. So Nick Godejohn, just so you know, Nick Godejohn, the guy that's doing life in prison by being groomed and talked to and convinced it's the only way we can be together. You have to save me, save me. She talked Nick into unaliving her mom. So we think, so he thinks, so yeah. For lack of fighting, we believe that Nick did do that so that he could be with Gypsy. What was so great about Gypsy, to be honest with you, he couldn't even rise to the occasion when it came to Gypsy Rose Blanchard, to be honest with you. So what was it about her? What was it? It couldn't have been like, Gypsy's, what she thinks is her greatest quality, her pecan. It was something more. It was being important to her. It was mattering to her. That's still going on here. She's got somebody around every bend here. So she's got clowns to the left of her, jokers to the right. Here we are, stuck in the middle with you. Seriously, she's got a bunch of minions around her that are willing to bid and do her dirty work. They want to. They want to. Why do people do that? Because their life is so insignificant that latching themselves onto anybody, even including like a Charles Manson. And let's remember some of this in Gypsy's occult. Like Charles Manson, they said he was cool. He was cool for having the lives taken from innocent people who are at home minding their own business. That's cool. Having a bunch of people come in and just destroy people's lives and generations because of that tragedy. But that's cool. So people like that are looking for any dark little sliver of a place that allows any crack for a weed to grow. And that is how a cult is formed, kind of like a weed. It's by the misfits, the ones, the castaways, the ones that are just hanging on for anything. In the meantime, instead of them wondering, why don't people like me? Why don't I fit in? Why can't I do better? They look around and there's always someone to catch their fall. There's always someone to catch their fall. So having people speak that like Charles Manson is some sort of cool guy, it doesn't surprise me that somebody in Gypsy's little cult believes that, because they think Gypsy's cool. I mean, and there's a comparison. The mastermind that got caught. Both of those people got caught. So what could be lacking so much so in somebody's life that they just throw away all that makes sense, all that is good, all that would make their family proud, all that would make themselves proud, and just say, you know what, you're a mommy unaliver and I just want to latch on to you? Is there a clout in that? I mean, if you look at Gypsy's friends, no offense, guys, I'm serious, but Kim Kardashian really didn't want anything to do with her. She didn't. Where's Kim? Where's Kim Kardashian? I'm just asking. Where are the important people in your life that where's the significant difference in Gypsy's life? Where is the quality? I'm asking seriously, where is the quality of people? You can make a difference in life. That's why we have our choices. We can make a difference or we cannot make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So we could be good at what we do or we could be not so good at what we do. We could take pride in who we are, we could not take pride in who we are. What's going on here when grown-ups are just so lost? I mean, what's it say about really, what's it say about what's going on here to have people that know better or that should know better turn around and make comments that are just so vile, and to the fact that they don't care. They clearly don't care, because it's more important that they are received well by somebody who unalived their mom instead of just left. Instead of Gypsy could have just left at any time, she could have just left, but she viciously unalived her mom, an obese woman who couldn't defend herself, let alone get out of bed to defend herself against Gypsy. So Gypsy just could have walked away, and you celebrate that. You think somewhere along the line that's good. You see pictures of Dee Dee and you see how big she was. That you read the autopsy, you see how sick she was. And Gypsy, you see how exactly she was when she got arrested, how spry, how I went to this and I went to that and I went to this and I went to that and I wouldn't do anything and then that person. Or you see the video of Gypsy less than 24 hours after what happened with her mom. And somehow you find that to be normal, and somehow you find a quality in a person that's who you want to follow. Help. That's what I want to know. Help make that make sense. Make that make sense. Guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddie One Skip. Everybody's got a story to tell. Very few people take the time to listen. Why do you think people follow Gypsy Rose? Because they have a better chance of getting a response back from Gypsy than they do Taylor Swiftie? Asking for a friend. All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, guys. All right. Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddie One Skip.